Hi friends, welcome to my channel Chic and Savvy, where we talk about all things relating to planning and budgeting. My name is Carissa and today we will be going over my budget for week 2 of February. So let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys doing today? I am tired. I'm tired today, guys. But we're going to push through and get this done because we got things to do and we got money to save. So this is my February dashboard. I got this from the LittleBirdieCananda. Super cute, right? I did my best, guys. Don't judge. I can't color that well. Let's just say that. I can color in the lines, but she has a bunch of different designs that you can choose from. And I chose this one, and I like to see what she does, and I kind of just pick a design that she has done, because she does about 4 or 5 for the month and then decides which one she's going to use for her journal. And so I picked this one. Super cute. I'll go over my planner more in my plan with me, but we're going to go to the finance section for now. So this is the finance dashboard that I have. Let me see if I move this up a little bit, so that way everything can be seen. I got this dashboard from Etsy, and also I got this dashboard from Etsy. So they're 2 separate dashboards, but I just put them back to back, so that way it wasn't just blank on this page, but I will link them below. I was holding that open for something. Okay. These are my financial goals for February. So I didn't film my week 1 budget with me or cash stuffing because the week just got away from me, but I wanted to start fresh this week. So I already filled out what my goals are. My goals are for this month to stick to a budget and don't overspend. And I'm going to do that by sticking to my budget, opening my planner daily, spending below my means, and being strict and not overspending. The second goal is to not use my credit cards. I need to use the money that's in my wallet. No means no, and to think before I buy. The third goal is to save, whether it's a coin or a dollar. Saving can be anything. Long-term goals over instant gratification, and decide what is important before you buy. So I can be an impulsive spender sometimes. I love to shop. An example of that is my husband went to the gym. I had 30 minutes to kill. So guess where I went, guys? I went to Target, which I think for all of us is a weak spot for us. But I went to Target. Usually when I go in, I buy a few things, but this time around, guys, I don't know if they just had better clothes or I haven't been there for a while, but my cart was full already. Flag number 1. Red flag number 1. But I went to go try on thinking, oh, maybe 1 or 2 things will be cute. Guys, everything was cute, of course. So I did put some things back, but I did buy stuff that I probably did not need. But I'm going to be cleaning out my closet soon, so I'm trying to justify myself spending money, but I need to be better about not tempting myself. I should have just stayed in the car and waited or done something else instead of going to Target, because I know I'm weak and I'm going to end up spending something that I don't need to spend anything on. So these are my goals. This is my financial calendar. So this comes with this from the LittleBirdieCananda. So they are the same design, but this is the calendar that she creates and uses along with her dashboard. I use this for my finances because I already have a calendar that I use, and this one's absolutely perfect for what I'm trying to use it for. So I use these by putting in stickers just to label the dates, and I use this for putting in my different bills, and then I highlight them according to the week and the paycheck I want to spend to pay for them. So this week is orange, so the ones that are in orange are the ones that I'm going to be paying, and then I highlighted that color with the pay date. This is a bill list that I have. I use this for all of our bills, and then I check off what's been paid already. And then this side is for subscriptions, so I can manage and see what subscriptions we have and how they're coming out, because they all are automatic. These are all of my sinking funds and savings challenges, so I know what I need to save for when I'm going through my budget. This is Savopoly. I have talked about this before, but this is also from the LittleBirdieCananda. this is a cute little savings challenge that she has where you roll the dice and where you land is where what amount you save for that week. So I did 4 weeks in January, the first week of February, and I've already rolled for this week and we're saving $4. So I'm right here. All right, let's pull out our finance sheets that we're going to be using. I think it's these two. Okay, let me see if I'm going to be, I think I'm going to just need this part. Okay, so keep this to the side. And also keep this to the side because we'll be using that later. All right, this is my planner, Paycheck planner that I use. I created this on Canva. These are super easy to make, guys, and also you can buy these from a lot of different shops and people, but this just works for me. There are some things that I'm going to be changing about it because my sinking funds and savings have changed and I just don't have any room on it anymore. But we have an income section, your fixed expenses section. This is where you put all of your fixed bills, like rent, not credit cards, but subscriptions, anything like that. That's just a fixed amount that is every single month. You can put credit cards and other debt here, but I do have a debt section that I like to keep separate. We also have variable expenses. This is for anything like groceries, gas, spending, those kinds of categories that can vary. And then we have a savings section, and then, like I said, the debt section. And then these are just some summaries for when you're closing out the week, and you can compare your budgeted amount to what you actually spent your money on. So I do need to change this up a bit because these are not enough boxes for my savings and sinking funds anymore. So I will be giving that a change up next week, but we're gonna just use it for now, even if it's not gonna be perfect. So let's go ahead and just get started. And so it is my paycheck this week. And I got paid on the 6th, So the budget amount isn't always going to necessarily be the amount. I did already get paid, but I like to just use a number that is consistent with what we think it's going to be to plan out. And then if there's any extra, I would just leave it in my checking account just for emergencies. So the fixed amounts that we have this week, if you look at our calendar, so week 2, we have to pay for Unisa, Canva, and PenFed, and a PS5 subscription. So we have Canva, and that is $15. The PS5 subscription is going to be $20. And then Unisa is a debt, and that's $195. And PenFed is also a debt, and that's $100. I also have a debt to my dad. So my parents actually fronted our honeymoon vacation, and we've been paying them back for it. And we took that vacation in November. So this is actually our last payment, and we'll have that completely paid off, which is very exciting because we'll have some money left, extra money left over that we'll get to divvy out. So those are our fixed expenses and our debt. So I'm done with this. Okay, so variable expenses, this is what's ever in my wallet and just other things that we spend on a daily basis throughout the week. So let's go ahead and pull out my wallet. So my husband gets his spending money, but he wants his on his debit card. He doesn't like to have cash, so we'll be transferring that over. My spending, I like to split mine up as well because I do like to spend a lot online rather than in person. So we're gonna do 50 for me, but when we do our money that we're deciding to take out of the bank, I'll split that up. All right, let's see. We have gas. We have eating out. This usually gets 40, but we're gonna do 30 this week. Morning treats we're gonna skip. Me and my husband usually get coffee and a breakfast item in the morning sometimes out of the week, but we decided to start intermittent fasting and we don't want to eat anything until noon. So we don't take our morning treats. We don't spend money on our morning treats anymore. So I might take that envelope out, but we're just gonna leave it for now. Do any of you guys have any luck with intermittent fasting or any tips? Let us know. We have tried it before and it worked for us, so we're gonna try it again. And we do feel better when we do it. We have energy. And we do feel like it works for what we're trying to do. Fun times, I usually do 40, but we're gonna do 30. But if you guys have any tips, let me know. Self-care for me is usually a once a month stuff, and we're gonna stuff it today. I usually do 50, but I'm not planning to spend very much out of it, so I'm only gonna do 20. Household is also a once a month stuff. We usually do 40. And this is for like toiletries or anything else that we just need on a daily basis. Donation, we like to donate once a week, and so that gets 10. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then also my parents. So we do live with my parents, and because we live with them, we like to give them some money because they do buy groceries and laundry detergent and just other things. So if you don't know, we moved out of our rental house and in with my parents last year. We wanted to move with my parents because we wanted to save money to get married, which we did. And we want to start saving to have a family soon. So for us, it just made sense. And they were willing to let us move in with them. So obviously it's not a forever thing, but we are taking that chance now while it's just the two of us to save extra money. So I am giving them 200. Okay, I think we're good. So let's add this stuff up. This is 35. 50, 50, 50, 30, 30, 20, 40, 10, 200. So this is 480. This is 195. This is 545. Okay. So let's see how much we have left over. Okay, we have 190 left over. So I'm not gonna stuff all of that money. I want to keep some in my checking account just in case of an emergency. I don't like to have my checking account totally depleted because things might just come up and I'd rather have money in there than not. So we're going to decide out of 190 how much we're going to stuff. So let's get out our sinking funds. All right, the first thing I do a checking cushion. It's not an envelope. I just like to keep it in there. So I'm going to budget $10 for that. We have an emergency fund. So let me write all of these out, guys, and then we can do what we're going to save for each one. All right, guys, so we have all of our categories here. So we decided to do 10 for the checking cushion. We're going to do 10 for emergency savings or emergency fund, 10 for 1 month ahead, 10 for investing. Future home, we're going to do 5. Future family, we're going to do 5. Car maintenance, we're going to do 10. Travel, we're going to do 5. Gifts, 5. Home, 5. Dental, 5. Holidays, 5. Christmas, buffer, savings, we're going to do 5. And then Savopoly, we're gonna do 4, that's what we rolled. Monthly, our monthly challenge, we're gonna do 10. Me and you, we're gonna do 5. My personal is 5 and his personal is 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and add up what these are. Once we get rid of this, guys, we're gonna have so much more money to spread out. So I'm super excited about that because we've been paying that off for maybe the last less than 6 months, maybe 6 months, but we've been making really big payments to get that paid off. Okay, so we're gonna do 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, so this is 129. And so perfect, we didn't use the entire amount. Awesome. So let's get our cash page out. So this page is for what we're gonna use to figure out what our denominations are to take to the bank. So I also made this sheet, guys, and I made this on Canva. It's super easy to do, but you also can find these kinds of sheets from a lot of different places. Or you can use a paper and pencil, guys. You could do all of this on a paper and with a paper and a pencil. And that's how I started out initially. And then I started doing it on Excel. And then I just went back to here so that way I could have it in my planner so I could take it on the go. But I'm doing this also because I'm also doing these videos for you guys to make it a little bit more pleasing to look at. But you could absolutely do paper and pencil if you don't want to spend money on or making any of these sheets. So I'm going to go ahead and write all of these categories out. This is not going to be enough room for it, so I'm going to have to just put some in the margins here, but I will be redoing this page as well to make room for all of my categories. Okay guys, I got everything written out. So for my variable expenses, I'm only going to get out cash for $20 for me. I did budget 50, but I'm only going to do 20. Eating out gets cash to my wallet, fun times, my self-care, household, and donations. Everything else is going to be a bank transaction, so I don't have to get money out for all of that. And then all of the sinking funds and savings challenges. So my spending is going to get a $20 bill. Eating out is going to get a 20 and a 10. Fun times is a 20 and a 10. Self-care is 20. It's going to get a $20 bill. Household is 2 20s. Donation is a 10. Emergency is a 10. 1 month ahead is a 10. Investing is a 10. Future fam and home is 5. Oh, messed that up. Going too fast. Car maintenance is getting a 10. The rest of these are all 5s. Savopoly is going to be 1s, but I just don't have room to put it. Monthly is going to be 2 5s. These are going to be 1s. This is a 5. This will be a 5, and this will be a 5. Okay, so now we can add those denominations here. So this is for quantity. So we are going to do how many 1s? I think we only need 4. How many 5s? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10s, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 20s, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is going to be, so this is the value. It's going to be 575, 70, 120. So we can add all of this up. So we're going to have how many bills? 4 plus 15 plus 7 plus 6. So 32 bills. And then the total is 4, 75, 70, 20. So it should be, let me make sure that's right. 4, 269. Let me make sure that's the same as this amount. 269. Perfect. So we are going to take this to the bank. I'm probably going to write it on a sticky note. Let's do that. So we are going to need in 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. We're going to need 4 1s, 15 5s, 7 10s, and 6 20s. So that'll be $4, $75, $70, and $120. And that'll give us $269 as the total. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna take this to the bank and then we'll be ready to cash stuff. I always feel so good when I'm getting ready for the rest of the week. But I want to thank you guys for being by my side throughout this journey, and I can't wait to see where life takes all of us. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, friends.